Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to this third episode on the Porsche. And again, I'm filming the intro after some of the content in it because I didn't expect this to go into 3 episodes, but as you know with cars, things tend to grow arms and legs. So basically, I just need to polish the rear bumper. We got it built back up yesterday, and then what I'm going to do is take the car down, bleed the coolant, and then take it for a run through to Porsche to pick up the part that we're waiting for. Unfortunately, it didn't come in time yesterday, so I'm gonna shoot through today and pick that part up and basically kill 2 birds with 1 stone by taking it for a run through there, because it's a couple of hours round trip, which means the car's had a good run, get back up on the ramp, check that I'm happy with everything, and that's basically the plan. Okay, I'll let you have a look and see how I'm getting on. So I did that half of the roof first. Remember I always talk about doing the roof, the bonnet and the boot lid first, particularly the roof and the bonnet. But basically just because obviously you're going to be leaning over panels to get to them, so it's best to do them first. Bonnet, pretty scratchy. I don't know, it's always hard to get a good impression on camera. Yeah, you can see that. Look at the difference. So that small area there, that's what I haven't polished yet. And that's what I have polished. So you can see it's like night and day. Absolutely, totally different. So, and I have split the bonnet, so hopefully I can get, once I finish this bit, hopefully I can get another comparison from left to right, just showing you the difference. So, and that's not the best it could be. That's significantly improving it. I basically asked what the customer wanted to pay all in, and that's allowing for basically a good long full day of polishing, or a day and a bit of polishing. Not really any paint correction, but I'm going to do a little bit of that as a freebie. So but yeah, that's like night and day. Yeah, as always, it's really hard to capture a fair representation of what it looks like on camera, but you can hopefully see there's a pretty massive difference between before and after. This is where having like a strip light's good along the roof, because you can actually just look at one side and then the other side and see it a lot easier. So, yep, coming along well. So just a little bit of narration to break up the time lapse. So yeah, the bonnet's done, and this wing as well, already done half the roof. So I'm going to move on to this side now. So basically working from the top down as usual. There's benefits and negatives to doing it both ways. But yeah, it's made a massive difference to the paintwork already. So I'll try and show you a little bit of the wing versus the door. Again, it's very hard to actually capture it well on camera, but we'll give it a go. So there's the door that I'm about to polish, and there's the wing that I just did polish. So way better. Not perfect, and I can make it even better than that, but I'm kind of obviously working on a time schedule. I've got so much time to spend on it, and I'm going to use it the best way that I can. And part of the best way I can is making this big scratch here a lot less obvious, because that's annoying. I'm sure it's annoying the customer even more, so it's really annoying me. So I'm going to spend a bit of time on that. But basically, once you walk around it, when we've finished, it'll look like night and day compared to that, and that's good. That's a good result for a long day's work. If I had days on it, then I would take it as close to perfect as it can possibly be without painting it. But it was really me that kind of motivated this, so the customer wasn't unhappy with the way it was before, so they're going to be absolutely delighted with the way it is after even just going to this level. So that'll be great. Happy customer. That's the side that I'm away to do, so obviously it's a bit dusty, but even with that, I mean, look at the difference between that wing and that wing. That's nuts. Really need to get a bigger tripod and properly ducking down here to be in the camera. I'm gonna polish the roof again because it's annoying me. Yeah, I've used a heavier compound on the sides because they were worse, but it's a bit shinier than the roof, so no one else would notice probably, but I am noticing, so it's annoying me. So I'm going to do the roof again. So we're going to start on this side. This is the side that I've already done, and polish the roof, then go around and do the other side of the roof, and then do the other side, and then that'll definitely be all I can do at the minute. Then we'll be back onto building it back up, and then I'm going to get some time to do these bits of paint correction, so bits that I need to actually sand and polish. So I'll film that as well. But yeah, just going to crack on, time lapse through the rest of this polishing. And then the next scene that you see should be us buttoning up the engine bay, and yeah, we'll do some tests on it. I'll get it finished, and then I'm going to take it for a good long road run for, you know, at least an hour or so to make sure that it's absolutely spot on. Bring it back up on the ramps again, just super cautious, customer's car. So there we go. Right, gonna stop waffling, crack on. just had a polish, looking good. So back end's built up. Looking like a car again. So just need to polish this back bumper. I've not done that yet because obviously that was off. So, but you can see the difference in the paintwork between what's been polished and what hasn't. So let's get cracked on with that. Alright, so I've done all the polishing, got it to a much better standard than it was, probably twice as good as it was. Not as good as I could get it to, but that would take days to do that, so I'm sure the customer will be delighted with twice as good as it was. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the engine again and just double check again for leaks, and then get it down off the ramps, take it outside and bleed the coolant, and then take it for a run. So just before I take it in for an MOT, just to give you a quick look at the Porsche, which is finished. So the customer's been in, really happy with it, so that's great. I'm in a bit of a rush because I've had to try and open the door manually to get it out, so I'm actually running a bit late, but I wanted to give you a quick look before I took it out of the unit. So there we go, looking like night and day. So we'll take it through and hopefully get some okay with its MOT.